Alrighty guys, good morning. It's Dave Santarelli from Breaking Chart Alert. So, hope everyone had a great weekend. We got a couple minutes, 3 minutes till opening bell here. So first things first, guys, we got a couple things that are moving the markets this morning. Boeing crash, obviously. That's got Boeing shares down. If you take a look at Boeing shares are down 202.59, down about 3.5%, $7 on that news there. I think we're going to hold that 200 support area. If we hold that 200, I might buy the dip here. I don't think there's anything wrong with the Boeing itself. I think it's the vertical stabilizer that's had a problem in the past. I think that's what they're going to show with that, either that or some type of pilot error. It's an older third hand-me-down plane. It was originally with Delta, then with Continental Airlines, and then it went over to Jakarta over there. So, with that being said, I'm going to be watching Boeing today, making sure that holds at 200, because we do have a Boeing February 19th 210 strike call that we picked up. So I might be adding to that. Still plenty of time with the February 19th Expo. So that's what I'm going to be looking for as far as Boeing goes. Next thing, the tech companies are trading a little bit lower here. Take a look at Twitter. That's down about 9%. Down to 46.91 a share. They're talking about regulating. Obviously, you guys know Trump was banned from Twitter, a lifetime ban. So shares are pulling back quite heavily. A lot of Trump supporters are deleting their Twitter accounts. And then also now Trump is announcing that they're going to further restrict and put on restrictions for tech companies. Okay, so that's the big thing. And then another reason why we're having a pullback today is the protesters. They're saying that something's going to be happening during the inauguration on Biden. There was a lot of people that saw things on social media with other groups, I guess, that could have prevented the Capitol attack. So now the FBI is taking things a little bit more seriously. So that's going on. And then a bunch of Chinese stocks that are being delisted today. So we're going to see how the Chinese stocks hold up with that. Baidu, on the other hand, here is still climbing and looking good here. Baidu at 245. It was up to 257 there in the pre-market hours a little bit ago. Good morning, Paradise Speed. Good morning, guys. So Baidu's still climbing there, up 2%. Probably going to look to lock in on our main account there. We're probably going to lock in Baidu. We're going to be looking at Baidu and Boeing today quite a bit. Want to make sure that we're capturing the full gains. We already have a 12% gain on our Baidu trade that we made last week. Is about a $4,000 trade. Probably going to be looking to take profits on that some point today. It's February 19th Expo. May hold it. But here we go, guys. Markets are open. Let's see how we do the first few minutes here. And let's make sure we're watching Boeing there. Hold that 200. And we want to watch Baidu there. Those are the ones I want to keep an eye on today. Let's see what our gain is on Baidu. We got a 20% gain on our Baidu trade if we wanted to lock that in, which I think I'm going to do right now. Let's see here. It's going for about 19.25 by 22 limit. Let's see here. I put in a limit order for $22 on Baidu. That has not executed yet. It's still a live order. Let's see. I think that order just got executed. Let's see. No, I'm still an open order. There goes Baidu climbing still. Baidu's at new highs of the day. I think our order was filled. Let's see. I think that order was executed. Let me see here. Order status executed. Apply. And we have the Baidu is executed at $22. She's much higher right now, but I got executed at $22. I sold to close. Baidu, 240 February 19th, 2021 expo there. Nice gain on that. 20% gain on that. I'll take that. Now let's see. Intel's starting to climb here as well. Take a look at Intel. We have an Intel trade. Good morning, Joseph. All right, so we have an Intel trade. Intel's starting to take off here again. Watching that. Paul, especially with what's going on now, you know, I think you definitely need to go with at least that February monthly expo. Guys, Intel is still climbing here. We're getting a nice climb on Intel. Let's see here. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's see, Intel. We have a Tesla vertical spread that's looking really good, guys. Let's take a look at Tesla quick. We have the Tesla's pulling back from this morning. Wow, what a move on Tesla. She was higher this morning. She's on the climb from those lows of the day so far, so we'll keep an eye on Tesla. We have a nice vertical spread on Tesla for the January 29th, 850, 860 vertical spread there. You know, and that's going to be, what, 113% max net gain, I think. Let's see, we paid 79.66 minus 74.98. We paid 468 for it to be worth 10. So 10, divide that by 4.68. So it's a 200 or 114% gain on Tesla if she's above 860 by our expo. Feel really confident in that trade. I'm going to be adding to that. Or I might just be adding to the call side and turning that into a ratio spread there. Let's see what Disney's doing. Our Disney trade's up a little bit today. Disney got a nice little climb there, almost up to 180. Pulled back a little bit there. Dow's only down about 130 points right now. NASDAQ's being the one that's hit the hardest, down about 170 points. S&P's down about 29. Intel's still on the climb there. I'm going to watch tech here. Amgen, Intel's in the green. Baidu's up for the day. Intel's still climbing there. Thinking about doing something possibly with this week's expo on Intel. Take a look here, guys, at Intel. The nice thing about Intel here is what we're seeing is we saw that breakout momentum from support, right? We got right up to that 5250, which was acting as resistance, right? So this is a 3-month daily chart right here, okay, on Intel. Okay, so what I want you guys to see here is we have resistance. Okay, we got right up to that 5250. Okay, here was that run up to it, and that acted as resistance right at that 5250. We pulled back down to that 10. We tested further support right here. You know, we're holding within that range right here from support and resistance. So as Intel continues to climb, I'm going to watch for it to break above that 5250. And if she continues and breaks above this 5250, right here is where I'm going to be adding to that trade. Because remember, for that Intel trade, we have the February 19th 5250 call. So if we break that resistance there, obviously that's where it's been struggling for the past, what, 2 months here. So that's where I'm going to be adding to that trade. Break above 52.50. It's nice how she came right down to support here, holding at that support, and now we're going to be looking for that next climb. So right now it's just that discipline to wait at that support area. Because for one thing, with NASDAQ being down, look at that, she's down 193 points right now. For the NASDAQ to be down 193 points and Intel still flirting with being green, you know, that's not too bad there. I like that. Like that move there. I'm watching Amazon further pull back, 31.20. Big pullback on Amazon. That's going to be one that we could possibly look for a day trade setup on. But guys, keep Intel. I'm going to write that down in my notebook right here, right now. I'm going to put on here Intel, INTC. Okay, that's going to be starred. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to my tools. I'm going to go to my alerts. I'm going to add Intel. We got a few things here. Let me exit out of that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is add Intel, INTC, to my alert setup. I'm going to click on that. Now what I'm going to do is I want it to alert me when the stock breaks above 52.50, or if she breaks below, let's see what this area is right here. I have to cancel that a sec. Let me see. So 51. So here's a beautiful way to play that Intel. INTC, a break above 52.50. I'm going to add a break below 51. That's going to be my caution area to look for a possible exit if she further retraces. So that's all good. I'm going to add that. There we go. We're going to wait for that alert to be met, and we'll get a notification. So that was a really nice setup there on Intel that we could be taking a look at. Let's take a look at Twitter, Facebook, see what other tech stocks are doing here. Maybe we could find a day trade. Twitter down 10.5% on the day here. Here she comes getting up to that 46, breaking that 46. Right up to that 10-day simple moving average. Let's see if she continues to break out here from these lows. I want to go anywhere near Twitter because Twitter was really ramped up by Trump, and now Trump supporters are, turning away from Twitter, deleting their Twitter accounts since Twitter banned Trump. So, I think that backlash is going to happen for a couple of weeks. And you guys heard the news as well. Amazon Web Services, they took off Parler off their platform. They have to find a new host now. There goes Twitter holding above that 10. I'm watching Amazon now starting to climb. I'm going to quickly go down this watch list here and see if we see any good things happening for a quick day trade setup. Here comes Amazon climbing off those lows. Could be an easy target up to that 31.50 here, resistance from 9:30 this morning. Let's see. There goes Amazon, still holding that 10. Jun Chow says, I think Intel is going to have an earnings on the 21st this month. What will that affect the stock? Oh, let's take a look and see when they report. Intel reports on the 21st there. So I think they're going to do well. During COVID, everyone was, Best Buy was out of computers. I'm sure they're making a lot of chips. There goes Amazon taking off nicely here. Right up to that 31.50 just about already. See how that just two candles, it went from 31.30 all the way up to 31.50, 20-point climb there. Almost a 1% climb, from just those two candles there once she held above that 10-day simple moving average on a today 1-minute chart. So that's what I want to look for. I'm going to look for that further to climb here, look to take advantage. I'm also watching Qs. Remember what I told you guys. I want to see Qs continue to climb here as well from these lows. I always say give it the first, 15 minutes of the day at least. See what the markets are going to do. Still pretty sloppy. Got up holding that 10. I'm watching Amazon over here. I'm watching Google. Looks like we're breaking back below that 10. Q's getting down to that 10. Let's see if she's going to fall below it there. Scanning through my watch list here, looking for some setups. Twitter's still down 10.5%. Square's down about 5% here. Remember I told you guys about payment processors? That was a big pullback from those highs there, right up to resistance as well. Came right down to that 1020, so you got to watch here for a possible climb off this 1020. You see a green candle tomorrow, that's probably where I'm going to be looking for a short-term weekly paycheck trade on something like Square and have a target back up to around 242 to 245. You know, she's at 229 now, so some easy money to be made there if we see that opportunity arise. Amazon pulled back below that 10. Qs did the same. Let's see here. Square today, 1 minute. Intel's back in the green, guys, up 10 cents. I was thinking about adding to Intel or doing something with it this week. Look at that nice breakout there. I'm watching Qs. Qs are still holding support for the day here. Intel's still breaking higher. There she goes. Qs are getting right up to that 20. Intel almost at the highs of the day. Intel getting right up to that resistance of the day there. I'm watching Amazon too. Amazon was squeezing between that 1020 here. Let me see. Let me get ready here for a trade. Might do a day trade here on Amazon or possibly the Qs. Guys, Disney's on the climb today as well. It's up quite nicely in down market here. Let's see. I'm going to get a short trade ready on Amazon here if she holds at 31.30. Or I might get a trade ready on Qs. Let's see. Call. Buy to open. Let's see, January 15th, 315 call. Going for about 370. I'm watching Qs here, guys. I got an order ready. Well, I'll show you guys what I got ready here. I'm not making the trade yet. Like I said, I'm watching markets here. So here's what I got going here. I was looking at something like January 15th, 315 call, buy to open, 10 contracts. That'd be at 330. That'd be about a $3,300 trade on a limit order at 330. I'm watching Qs though in the background there. I'm not making this trade yet because as you can see, here's the bid, the ask. You know, I have nothing ready. I didn't even preview the order yet. I'm waiting for it to break above that blue 20-day simple moving average. So if I pull this down here, clear drawings, and if I bring this up over here, what you guys could see in the background here, Qs, I want to see that first candle with the body above this blue 20-day simple moving average on a today 1 minute chart. Disney's still climbing at the highs of the day on Disney. Watching Qs here, waiting for it to break above that blue. See what she's at now, 345 by 348. She's still pulling back there, failing at that 20. Amazon's failing at that 20 as well here. If I pull up Amazon quick, you'll see that it's trading just like the Qs here, which is important as a market technician to be looking at that areas of resistance and seeing that failure there. So as you can see here on Amazon, we had that drop this morning, got up to that 20, failed, dropped down to support at 31.25, got back up to that blue 20, and we're failing now. And if we break below that 31.25 there, I think we're going to see new lows there, at least back down to that 318, 317 support area for the day. So I'm watching that, and I'm watching Qs. Amazon and Qs, they're trading alike here. So, you know, there's really no need to trade Amazon for that expensive premium that you're going to pay for those options when you could trade Qs here for much cheaper. So that's what we're looking for here as far as Qs are concerned. Now, Disney is still climbing, guys. Our Disney trades up significantly here for the day. Disney's at new highs of the day right now. I'm watching Qs here. I'm waiting for that entry. Might be getting that soon here. Okay, guys, I was just executed on those Q calls, January 15th, 315 calls at 360 a contract. Here it is here. I'm going to share this in the trade room. Q trade already up 3%, already up $110 on Qs. 4% gain on Qs, up $140. 5% gain on Qs. Q's still on the climb there. Nice breakout on Qs, guys. I just sold Qs at $3.80. We just made a quick $200 on that trade there. Quick 200 bucks. And with that said, let me share with you guys. Let me go back here to the transactions. She's still breaking higher nicely. That's not what I wanted. Where did I want it? Portfolios. She's still on the climb, guys. Q's looking good. Disney almost at 181 now, guys. Big climb on Disney. We're up $600 today on our Disney trade, up 120 on our Intel. Let's see, what's Tesla doing there? $832. Let's see. Alrighty, guys, so we closed out 2 trades so far today, right? So here's what we did so far today, and I want you guys to see what we're doing because it's really important that you guys understand the process here of taking profits along the way and make sure you're taking advantage of these short-term volatile swings here that we're seeing in the market based on the news. So, as you guys can see, first thing we did was we closed out our Baidu trade this morning. We closed out Baidu and we locked in a nice profit on Baidu of $697.84, right? We just made that trade on Friday, I believe it was, right? So we checked out a Baidu, made a quick $697.84 this morning, and then we just did a quick day trade here on Qs. This was a day trade. This was a day trade. We were in for 2 minutes. We were in for 2 minutes. We captured a quick $200 profit. We were in at 360. We're out at 380 minus commissions. You know, we made a quick $190 profit on that Q trade for 2 minutes. And so far for the day, we're up $887.46 for today. So it's really important you guys understand, take advantage of those short-term opportunities when you see them. You know, we could have traded Disney there as well as a day trade, but like I showed you guys with Amazon, Qs, they're all trading with the market. So really, you know, it really doesn't matter what you're trading unless you're seeing something major break out. Financials are climbing down. We got JP Morgan taking off, Bank of America now up 1%. So let's clear this out, see if we can do a couple more day trades here and make some more. But there's the first day trade of the day, up $200 on that, and then Baidu trade up $700. Qs are still continuing to climb. Take a look at Disney chart now. DIS. Disney chart's looking great there. Nice breakout here, getting up to that 181 resistance area. I'm looking for that to continue that breakout a little further there. I really think we're going to have a nice run on Disney. I'm going to be looking at 184 as resistance for this week. If we break 184, I'm going to be adding a heck of a lot more to Disney because I think she's going to break that 200 from now into our June Expo that we have for that Disney trade. So a lot of money to be made on Disney. Don't miss out on that opportunity on Disney. She's holding that blue 20 SMA, so that could be your tight stop there if you're entering into an option trade on Disney. If you're picking up some calls, I'd be looking at that 176 as my stop there, and I'd be looking at a target of about $200. So a nice risk to reward ratio there on that Disney setup there. I'd be looking to take advantage of that going forward here. Disney's outperforming the market right now, continuing to climb as the markets are still down. So I like that setup there. Let's go through our watch list now and see what else is going on here because there's a lot of things that are turning green right now. So let's start off here with Amazon. We're going to be looking first at the 3-month daily chart here, seeing if we have any good swing trade setups. If we do, we'll look for a good swing trade setup, maybe a paycheck trade for this week. If not, we're going to change this to a today 1-minute chart, and we're going to look for some more day trade setups. So let's quickly go through this. Here's Amazon, pretty flat there near the highs of the day though. I like that candle there. It's looking positive. If we could hold that, continue to climb for the day, I think we could further get some nice gains on some Amazon day trading or Qs. I'm watching Qs get up to that red 50-day SMA right now, and Amazon's continuing its breakout momentum. Disney almost up to 181 again. So let's continue to go down. Here's Baidu. What a nice job, guys, closing out that Baidu trade. We closed that out this morning. Take a look at the today 1-minute chart here. We closed that out at the highs this morning. That's what I mean. When you got those profits, we closed that out for a quick 20%. If we held on to that Baidu trade, we'd be down. We'd be in the red on that right now. So big pullback from those highs this morning from 249 all the way down to 230. A 19-point pullback on Baidu there. So nice job taking profits, and we'll look for a re-entry on that. Here's the 3-month daily chart there. Pulling back there. For me, I think that's going to further retrace here. That had a nice climb after they announced that they're going to start making electric vehicles like NIO, Tesla, and all them. So here's Facebook. Facebook's near the highs of the day there. I like that pullback and that retracement and that pop off those lows there. So we'll be looking at Facebook. But like I said, all the tech platforms here are pulling back after the news of Trump there going after tech this week here. So let's continue down. Baba not doing too much, down 2.8%, trading within the previous day's body. That's the NTZ, no trade zone. Google coming back down to that 10, holding. We got a doji there, not too much going on. We got to wait for further move there. This is Disney chart, beautiful chart setup. You guys see how she's holding that support here. So that blue 20-day simple moving average, that's acting as support, okay? So support right here at that blue 20 SMA. Now what we're going to be looking for is resistance. Okay, so that's going to be our area of resistance. Here's our support at that blue 20. You got a nice trade set up on Disney. You know, very low risk setup there on that Disney if you're following the trade plan and looking for those stops. Okay, let's continue to go down. That's Disney. Here's Netflix. Netflix looks like that's going to head lower there. She's got to hold that 500. If she doesn't hold that 500, she's going to be looking at that 475 support area. Price line, Twitter's down. Twitter's coming back from those lows big time there. She was down 10.5%, now only down about 7.5%. Climbing nicely off those lows there. She's in breakout momentum. I'm also watching Amazon there, holding that 10-day simple moving average along with Q's right above this. So I'm watching that, looking for another good day trade setup, guys. You know, we just made the $200 on the one-day trade we just did. Now let's look for another one. Here's JP Morgan, guys. Nice breakout on the financials. If we take a look at a 3-month daily chart on financials, I mean, it really looks like JP Morgan's ready to take off again. Yeah, I love that chart setup on JP Morgan and even Bank of America. If we go down to Bank of America here, Bank of America at 32.89, I think she's going to continue to climb. Matter of fact, we could be looking at a trade setup for BAC. I'm going to put that down here as well. I have Intel start from this morning when we were talking about that. Now, Bank of America, what I'm going to be looking at is a target of, you know, probably around 33.70. 33.70. She's at 32.86 right now. So already looking and thinking about this, she has 50-cent increments on the strike. So if I bring up that option chain there, I could possibly look at the 32.50, 33 vertical spread there on Bank of America. Let's check it out, see what we could do here possibly for a paycheck trade for this week. So Bank of America, if we take a look here and we look at a spread, buy to open, sell to open, if we do a vertical call spread for this week's Expo, January 15th, and we look at that 32.50, 33, it's going for 26 cents to be worth 50. Well, 0.5, divide that by 0.26, that's a max net gain of 92.31%. That's not a bad setup there. Q's starting to break out again, coming down to that 20-day simple moving average, having a big candle getting up to that red 50-day simple moving average. Looking for that breakout above that resistance. There goes Amazon climbing off that 10. It's looking good. I'm thinking about doing a Bank of America trade here. She's going for 27 cents now. I like that setup there on Bank of America. Markets are starting to climb. NASDAQ's picking up from those lows when she was down about 200 points. Q's still on the climb here. Disney just broke 181.03, new highs of the day on Disney. I think I'm going to pick up a trade here on, let's see here, 33 strike is only going for about about 46 cents there. I like that. I like that. I think I might just pick up the regular calls on the 33 strike instead. It's Monday. It's early. Let's see here. I could get this in the current trade challenge account. 33 strike. We could pick up 10 contracts for about 47 cents there. I like that setup. I'm going to place that order there. And let's get that executed in the trade challenge account here. And there we go. That was just made. We are in at 46 cents. Here is the order status. We completed at 46 cents. And we are in. The January 15th 33 strike call for this week's Expo. So there is that trade right there. Alrighty, let's see Q's here. That's going to be a swing trade, guys, the Bank of America trade. Q's at the highs of the day here. Nice climb on Q's right up to that 50-day simple moving average I was talking about before. Nice climb there. Let's see if she continues to break out. Amazon's looking good. Our Bank of America trade's now in the green. She's at 47 cents. Amazon's starting to break out again. Nice climb on Q's here, guys. Nice climb. Our Disney trades up $600 for the day. Guys, our Intel trades up $300 for the day. There goes Q's continuing to take off here. Let's take a look at Intel, see what that's doing. INTC. Our Intel trades holding that 10, continuing to climb, getting up to that 52.50 at the highs today. Disney is just continuing to climb here. Take a look at DIS. Disney at 181.19, continuing to break higher there. Huge breakout on Disney. And remember, we have the Disney June 18th 185 strike calls. I'm watching Intel here continuing to climb. Nice breakout there. Qs are still climbing, still holding above that red 50. Take a look at Qs. Qs today, 1 minute chart, holding that 50. Gonna be looking for a nice day trade setup. Guys, our Bank of America trades now at 49 cents. We're already up 7% on our Bank of America trade. Qs continuing to break higher. Qs are still on the climb there, guys. Nice climb on Qs. Guys, our Bank of America trades now at 51 cents, up 10% on Bank of America. Watching Disney 181.09. Is that one of you guys chewing into the mics, or is that Charlie? We got to hear him say Data Dog today, Efren. Data Dog was upgraded. That's one of the ones he loves to talk about over there. Data Dog was upgraded. DDOG. Let's take a look at Data Dog. Nice climb on Data Dog. Almost up to 105. 3-month daily chart here. Look at that breakout on Data Dog, though. Easy 110 target. I gotta stop that because that could easily become a permanent thing there. All right, Data Dog's looking good though. Honestly, Data Dog's looking pretty darn good. That 110 would be a nice target on it. Yeah, I do. Let's see. 5%. What was she upgraded to today? We had no day trade on Disney there, Paradise Speed. What we have on Disney is a, let me see here, it's a Disney June 18th 185 strike call. That is a nice setup on Disney. There goes Q's taking off again, guys. Nice breakout on Q's. Data Dog's continuing to climb. Data Dog up to 125. That SPXS is up 900% today. SPXS. Any one of you guys looking at that? SPXS. This one's up 900.53% today. I don't know what's going on with that. Something doesn't seem right. Let's see. That bingo BNGO still moving, but that's a penny stock there. People that trade that are looking for some trouble. Q's. Bank of America trades in the green, looking good. Let me take a look here. Crypto.com partners with Booking.com to offer exclusive travel discounts.
TRXC, Tango Romeo X-Ray Charlie, 223, getting a pop here up 91%, TRXC.
I'm looking at the top upgrades, downgrades today. ExxonMobil was a good upgrade. Zillow Group was upgraded from hold to buy. ZG. Let's take a look at ZG. Zillow Group's gonna run. That's gonna have a nice run. What they upgraded to? From hold to buy. Boeing will come back there, Ryan McGovern. You know, like I said in the pre-market show here is, you know, I think Boeing, it's an older plane. You know, it's like 30 years old. It was hand-me-down from Delta. Delta handed it down to Continental. Continental handed it down to Indonesia. So, you know, I really don't think there's anything wrong with the aircraft. I do think it was something wrong with the vertical stabilizer, though, because for it to plummet 10,000 feet within 30 seconds, that's telling me that the pilots had no control of that vertical stabilizer to pitch the airplane up or down. And I think what happened was that vertical stabilizer either blew off, something happened to it, and then the plane just went in a nosedive straight down. And the pilot, there's nothing the pilots could do, because once that vertical stabilizer is broke, you have no control of the airplane pitch-wise. So, you know, it was a death sentence if that's what happened right when it happened. There's no fixing that. But that's maintenance problems. Ephraim, you're damn right. That's going to be on air disasters. Absolutely. Horizontal, that's what I meant there, Captain. They said there was problems with that. I think you flew that airplane, didn't you? 737-500. Ephraim comes up to the house. We watch air disasters on TV. I'm sure Captain Thomas watches that. He's a pilot. He probably doesn't want to get stressed out with that.
SNDL, Sundial Rose, may offer and sell common shares having an aggregate offering price of $50 million from time to time. That's Sandy November Delta Lima, SNDL.
I heard there was quite a few problems with that 737-500 with the either the vertical stabilizer or the horizontal stabilizer. I guess we'll see. They found the black boxes. They just got to recover them now. Let's see what AMD is looking like. That Zillow, though, is looking good. Thinking about doing something there with Zillow. AMD, look at that pop on AMD. Looking ready for a big breakout on AMD there. I think it was more of a maintenance problem, Captain, don't you? Or a pilot error. AMD's not looking bad at all there. I like that setup on AMD. There goes Q starting to break out again, guys. Nice candle on Q's.
CCL, Charlie Lima Carnival, on their conference call says working toward having all ships back in service by the end of this year. That's CCL.
Nvidia up 4.5%, just about. I was thinking about doing a Nvidia trade up to that 600 again. See what Neo's doing quick. Neo $65 up. Wow, Neo's gonna break out further. I gotta look for a trade on Neo. Either Neo or Nvidia. What do you guys think? Would you rather trade Neo or Nvidia? Shevin says Nvidia. I mean, if we got into those 555s, we would need another 4% move to make a 100% return.
NTRS, Westwood Holdings, selects Northern Trust as that source trading partner. That's November Tango Romeo Sandy, NTRS.
Let's see here.
BIIB, Biogen CEO at the JP Morgan conference says continue to engage with FDA and ready to launch aducanumab in the US. That's Bravo India, India Bravo.
Wow, guys, Tesla came right back. Did you guys see Tesla? I just refreshed the account here. It's nicely in the green today from that Tesla climb. We have a nice trade on that Tesla for the vertical spread for the January 29th Expo. I like that. It's near the highs of the day. That looks ready for another big breakout.
U.S. imposes sanctions on 7 Ukrainians, 4 Ukrainian entities over U.S. election interference. That's from the Treasury website. U.S. Treasury.
Election interference. Do I want Tesla? Do I want Nvidia? Or do I want Neo?
Carnival CCL, Charlie Lima says their Q4 monthly average cash burn rate was $500 million. That's Charlie Lima. CCL.
Let's see. Avilio says he likes Neo and Nvidia. Let's take a look and compare them. Neo, right now, on a today 1 minute, it's in no trade zone, trading between SMAs. It's actually just starting to break down momentum. Nvidia, if we take a look at Nvidia chart, she's starting to break out. Still in NTZ, trading between the 10, 20, 50-day simple moving average. But it's a nice setup there. Guys, if you guys on YouTube are enjoying this video, please give it a like for me. Please share it on social media for me. That'd be a huge help for me. There we go. There goes Bank of America climbing there. Avilio, 32.73 coming off that 32.60. Yes, Ryan McGovern, we have a trade challenge, or I'm sorry, a trade plan video that I really think you should be watching before making any trades. I know you're new with us, but that that trade plan video is really important for you. Let's see. Skyjack said he's in Neo 115.59.50. Bank of America is climbing above that 10-day simple moving average on a today 1 minute chart. No problem, Ryan. If you need to look for it,
Sandy Hotel India pop-up.
ask Efren. He'd be happy to send it over to you.
Hitting a high 74 cents now on volume SHIP.
We're down 9% on that Bank of America trade right now, but not worried about that. I like Bank of America. That's a swing trade for this week. I'm watching NVIDIA, Neo, and Tesla here on my other charts. I really would like to find another day trade. Let's see, Neo. Okay, I got Tesla, Neo, and NVIDIA there. I'm just watching these guys for a nice setup. I'm also watching tech here. I'm watching Amazon. Amazon's trading in the NTZ, no trade zone as well.
17.5% OCG, Oscar Charlie Golf.
There goes Bank of America getting another climb up to that blue 20 on a today 1 minute. Let's see if she could break that 20, continue that climb. Watching Bank of America, Neo, Tesla, Amazon.
Seeing a spike in volume, Charlie India Delta Michael.
Tesla's still holding that 20, still holding that 10 technically. See, watch list. Nike just turned green. AMD up 2.8%. That Tilray keeps moving. TLRY. Another big move on Tilray. Paul, are you trading Tilray? She's probably trading CGC. Skyjack's in Tilray. What are you in, Skyjack, on Tilray? Let's see what that CGC is doing. Let's see. Paul S. says rising back up SLV. Paradise Speed said Neo. Dwight Fernandad says Tan.
With your US press release.
Tan's looking pretty good. Back up to 124.
The primary endpoint of safety in the phase 2 clinical trial in India.
Dwight, that's not a bad setup there on Tan.
Shares off the highs at 73.22, up about 2%. Romeo Delta Yankee.
Bank of America holding that red 50. Neo's starting BDM there. Good thing we didn't jump into Neo. Here's Neo on it today, 1 minute. Pulling back a bit. Tesla's doing the same thing. So it's just a general market pullback from highs here. Normal activity. we could just see Amazon break that 3150. She's a good chance she's going to get back up to that 3200. There goes Bank of America climbing back up to that 3270. Looking good there. That Tilray, let's see. Skyjack has a 10 strike call on Tilray, TLRY. Let's take a look at Tilray and CGC Canopy Growth. Tilray 6-month daily chart looking pretty good. CGC Canopy Growth 3142 near the highs of the day, looking good. That's up 4% today. There goes Tesla on the climb. Amazon's climbing. David Johnson says he might try Pinterest, P-I-N-S. Let's take a look at Pinterest. 3-month daily chart there. Not looking too bad. Not looking bad at all. Today, 1 minute, looking good. Resistance, obviously. You got the resistance at the highs this morning at 9:30, right at about, right at about 71.32. And then again at 10:17, 10:18, and 10:19, it got up to those resistance areas from earlier before. So you see here was the 930 high, and if we just go through here, we go right through those resistance. So this is your resistance on Pinterest. What did he just say? He's getting a pop here. S&P futures. NASDAQ's continuing to climb here, guys. Let's put on Q's here as well. Q's continuing to break higher, guys. Not bad for a swing trade if we wanted to pick it up. Tesla back up to 850. Q's taking off again, looking good there. Now if we zoom out here, we want to see where that next resistance is on Q's. Obviously you can see pretty clearly it's right around 319.60. So we got another about 1% climb we could be seeing until that next resistance on Q's. I think, just from that, over the weekend type of unsettled unrest, that's why we saw that market pullback. That's why we're climbing from the lows. Dow's only down about 94 points now. NASDAQ's down about 87, and S&P's down about 15 points. So it doesn't look too bad. They're continuing to climb from those lows. NEO's starting to take off, getting up to that 63.66. So looking good there. Let's see, Amazon's still on the climb, 31.45. Tesla's still climbing, holding that blue 20 SMA. NEO's getting back up to that 10. Let's see, Tyler Cummings said he jumped in Q's 316 calls. Not looking bad there, Tyler. Looking pretty good. I'd be having 318 as a target for today. I think that's easily doable. Nice setup there. There goes NEO taking off again here as well. Let's take a look at NEO. Unusual options activity on Apple. Let's take a look at Apple after we take a look at NEO here. If NEO breaks that 65, we got to make a NEO trade. Let's see. Dwight says LMND. LMND up 6.6%. Looking pretty good. 3-month daily looks great there.
GPRO, GoPro, weekly $10 full suite on GoPro currently at $8.99. That's Golf Papa Romeo Oscar, GoPro. CIBM Cinedigm getting another pop here. Charlie India Delta Michael.
That's a nice setup there, Dwight. Not one I normally trade, though. That's the issue. Micron, let's see. Micron at the highs of the day here, guys. Micron's not looking bad for a quick swing trade this week up to possibly 84. February monthly expo would be nice for MU. I'm going to write down MU on our watch list right here and take a look at that over the week. So Micron, MU, I'd have a
Administration
target
placed
of
two of them
about
on the list of state
8250 to 84.
State sponsors of terrorism on Monday. That from Bloomberg.
So target on MU would be 8250 to 84. I'd go out with the. You could do this week if you wanted a little bit higher risk of a trade, larger risk to reward ratio setup. But me personally, I'd be looking at the February 19th monthly expo. Let's see. Efren said Snapchat's moving. Let's see. Snap. Snap is moving. What a nice breakout on Snapchat. Nice breakout on Snapchat. Dwight, your lemonade is looking good there. Another climb on lemonade.
Says expects to report that it had cash and cash equivalents and investments of about $410 million as of December 31st, 2020.
That's looking like a heck of a good setup there on Snapchat. Remember Snapchat when it was what, like $7? $7.30.
That is from an 8-page filing from the company.
All-time highs. Qs are still on the breakout, guys.
FXCM,
Looks like the markets might turn green by the end of the day. Tyler, she's going to wake up shortly. Bank of America there. Tesla still holding that 845. Back up to 847. Qs, these small candles here, you know, they're just showing signs of indecision. Waiting for that break above that 317. Not much going on there. Let's see. Chung Ho says GM General Motors is moving higher. Let's take a look at GM.
New York City Mayor de Blasio with his daily update now.
Nice climb there on GM. Looking pretty good. There goes Tesla, guys. Another nice breakout on Tesla, 849.60.
CASY Casey launching Casey's brand snacks with over 100 new
Casey
products,
brand snaps.
snacks and drinks. Starting out with Sandy, India.
Snaps. I was just looking at Snapchat. My brain. Let's see here. What else is moving?
Mayor de Blasio says starting today we can vaccinate New Yorkers over 75 and over 75 years of age.
Efren, I think you missed that big trade there this morning. We should have got in much earlier. She's in a big breakout now. I mean, she climbed from 52 to 55. You know, I'd wait for a further retracement here before jumping into Snapchat. There she goes, pulling back here a little bit. Because when she does pull back, she's going to pull back down to that 20, and that'd be a big loss right there if you're looking for a weekly day trade. That's something right here on that 1020 cross. You know, 950 this morning to 10 a.m. That would have been a nice entry there for a day trade. She's still pulling back there. Let's see. Tesla. I'm waiting for Tesla to have another move here. Tesla's looking pretty good. She's struggling with that 850 though today.
MARK, remark, price target raised to $5.25.
What's that Blink doing? BLNK. That Blink's up over 10% today. Any of you guys trading that? That looks like a nice breakout. Climbed up to about 56. Let me see Blink here. Option chain BLNK.
Hearing a price target raise on MARK shares hitting a high of 228 on
Tesla's
remark.
ready for another breakout, Quantum. There's no question about that. I really think Tesla's ready for a big breakout. That Blink, though, is looking good. I want to see Bank of America start to climb here. Blink, I'd be looking at the February 19th. 50 strike call. That's so cheap there as well. $7.55 by 8.15.
That's MARK hitting a high of 228. There's the Dropbox off the highs now, 23.48, up about 4.5% after Bernstein said earlier that the company is a likely acquisition target.
Is it something that is specific to your state government, or is it a model that you think other states might try to at least adjust and adopt?
New York Governor Cuomo to deliver his annual State of the State address today. That's coming up at 11:30.
Let's see here. Tesla's still struggling with that 850. Everything's just like on a standstill here. Not doing too much. Let's see what Q's, SPY, and Diamond are doing. Q's today 1 minute. Pull back from those highs, getting right up to that 317 resistance. Came down to that blue 20. She's starting to climb now. There goes Tesla starting to climb. Your lemonade there, Dwight, is looking good. 170.49. Bank of America starting to climb off those lows. 32.65 and climbing. Tesla getting right back up to that 850 again. 840, 850, 15, 850, 50.
Sports betting and recreational marijuana and State of the State address coming up today.
New York going with recreational marijuana. I think they might be approving that there.
I do want to shift gears a little bit, though. You are a Republican governor. You are a supporter, and I believe a friend of President Trump. I just want to get your response on the records, some of the goings-on we've seen in the past several days, whether it is the riots in the Capitol building or whether it is the president's accounts being suspended indefinitely on many social media companies' platforms.
TSM, Thai Semiconductor. I remember one of our members brought that up a few weeks ago. What's that been doing? It's probably just been trading like NVIDIA, right? TSM.
LAZR company tweeting. Tune in today at 11 a.m. Eastern Time to hear Senior Vice President of Engineering discuss how LiDAR performance and design will propel the self-car industry. That's from CES.
Dwight, your lemonade's taking off again. 170.61, 170.77. That Tesla, I mean, look at what Tesla's doing at that 850. That's why resistance is so important. She's holding above that 20 SMA, which is good, but she's struggling right at that 850 area. Bank of America is starting to get that climb. MACD's starting to look good there.
Luminar getting a pop here.
Lemonade, 171.40 there, Dwight. What are you doing with your lemonade? Life gives you lemons. You got to take that lemonade there. 171.95, 172, 172.20. 172.46, 53. Nice climb there on that lemonade LMND. 173.30. Look at that breakout on lemonade, guys. 173, 173.92. What a climb. 174.32. Dwight, did you end up getting into that? Dwight Fernandad. 174.50. Let's see. Amazon's starting to climb here as well. There goes Bank of America. Nice green candle on Bank of America. Moderna up 2.5%. Disney 180.07 pullback from highs. Bank of America starting to look good. LMD lemonade at 175.03. Dwight, you did a nice job finding that lemonade. That was a nice breakout there, breaking above 175.10 at the highs of the day. I think she's at new all-time highs, isn't she? She's at new all-time highs there on lemonade. Is that what is it? They give you, what do they do? 176. Is that lemonade you always see the TV commercials for? What is it for? Viagra or something like that? 176 on lemonade. 176.24. What a hell of a breakout there. 176.42. Tesla coming back down. Tesla was struggling with that 850. Still happy with that vertical spread. Bank of America is looking good there, starting its climb. Amazon pulling back a little bit here from those highs. Guys, if you guys are watching this live YouTube video and you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. Share it on social media for us. We really appreciate that, guys. Tesla coming down to that red 50 on it today, 1 minute. Watching Amazon there. Let's see, Q's. Take a look at Q, Spies, and Diamond. That's a different lemonade than Efren. The lemonade I was thinking of, Lemonaid. I think it is. You know which one I'm talking about, right? That other lemonade.
Countries watching you and the effectiveness with which you're administering the vaccine. Thanks for the time, as always.
Not like I take Viagra or Cialis, but it's always on your news feed there, you know? That lemonade. Come see a doctor. In 10 minutes, you could have your script for Viagra. Those virtual doctor appointments now, they're doing everything with it. There's Dr. Reber. How you doing, Doc? Let's see. AMD is looking really good there. We should jump into a swing trade on AMD. I'm going to do that.
BIOL, BioLace popping here.
Wow, he got loud.
62 cents the high on heavy volume.
She's going to break $100.
Lima.
I'm probably going to look at something for next week's expo here on AMD. Let's see. Trading options. I'm going to make a trade on it with you, Reber. AMD.
Angela Merkel condemns censorship of President Trump, says it's problematic.
AMD, I'm going to look at a call. I'm going to pick up next week's. Let's go with January 29th. That's not bad there for the January 29th Expo of 565. Let's see. 99 strike. I'd probably go with the 99. Thank you, baby. Nice. Thank you. That looks good. All right, so let's see here. January 15th. We'll go with the February. Let's see. January 22nd, 3:30. All right, January 22nd. I don't want to do the 100 call though. We'll do the 99 strike for January 22nd. 10 contracts, limit order. Let's see if we could get filled for 3.75. Let's refresh the quote there. Okay, we should be able to get filled for that. Let's see here. 375, place order, view order, and we got an execution here. So we are executed, buy to open. Now here's the execution price, 72 cents or $3.72.5. So I'm gonna post that in the trade room now. That's a swing trade. Now let's go over our targets and our stops on that trade, guys. So first off, our target on this trade, let's first bring up I'm gonna bring up AMD. Earnings are January 26th after the close. Probably going to get a nice climb up till then. We'll have, let's say about 105 is our target on AMD. I think that's going to be an easy target. Target 105. Our stop is going to be, let's say 95. 95 stop. Let me post that in the trade room here. That'll be a nice little swing trade for us there. Bank of America looking good as well. Tesla back down to 839, 840.
GME GameStop, April 25 call sweep.
All right, so that's looking good there. That's our new trade there. AMD, January 22nd, 99 strike call. We are in on that and looking good. Looking good. Disney trade's doing well. Let's see. Looking good there, guys.
BUZI, Vuzix, confirms it has entered into a joint manufacturing supply agreement with Jade Bird Display for micro LED based display engine and waveguide products. That's BUZI, Victor Uniform Zulu India. National Park Services says closes Washington Monument.
National Park Services closing Washington
Monument. Due to safety concerns from threats by groups involved in Capitol riot to disrupt Biden inauguration. ACIU, ACMU, resuming trade, halted at 7:20, resuming, and then now at 6:48.
There we go. Tesla climbing back up to that 841. Your lemonade there is looking good. Lemonade got up to 180 while we were taking our eye away for it for a second there. LMND. Dwight, that was a nice one. Did you end up getting into that lemonade, LMND? 178.51. What a heck of a breakout there. Back up to 179. Alrighty, guys on YouTube, we are going to get off of YouTube right now. If you guys want to come join us, you guys could feel free. Come join us. BreakingChartAlerts.com. Futures are continuing to climb. Guys, come check us out. BreakingChartAlerts.com. Here's the home page. If you go to BreakingChartAlerts.com, all you guys have to do if you want to join, go to go to the login. Once you guys join, go to live trading and go to the live trade room. And then at 2, we're live again just for our pro trader members, live afternoon trading. So go to membership pricing plans, and here you guys can put in promo code HOLIDAY 2020. That'll give you 35% off for the Elite Pro Trader package. So if you guys want to come join us, come join us. Trade challenge is starting sometime this week. Just waiting to get that new account set up there. It just has to be approved by E-Trade, and that will be set up and ready to go. For now, though, until that's waiting, we'll continue to trade the trade challenge we've been trading here for the last year. Thank you, Quantum. I feel good. You know, they canceled my chemo a couple of times, so feeling great. I also had 2 cups of coffee this morning, so I think that helped a little bit. Alrighty, guys, that's going to be it. I'm going to shut off YouTube here. We're going to still be live for a few minutes here on Zoom. We'll go over our new trades, our targets, our stops, and what we're looking for. So have a great day, everyone. If you guys on YouTube would like to come join us, make sure you use that promo code HOLIDAY2020 for 35% off the Elite Pro Trader. Alrighty, guys, take care. Have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys.
At about 11 a.m.